Major pieces of Brazil's scientific and cultural heritage went up in smoke.
But before we start, please make sure to subscribe to Did You Know and hit the bell so you never miss an upload from us. Also, leave a like right now.
Brazil is simultaneously South America's largest country, both by population and geographical size, as well as one of its most diverse and fascinating. It has a huge history and a large cultural aspect. It also comprises dense rainforests and jungles, expanses of coastline, towering mountains, oceanic archipelagos or clusters of islands, rivers, scrublands, and rolling plains. The variation that Brazil has makes it full of touristic sites. Tourists go for the tour day of Corcovado Mountain and Christ Redeemer Sugarloaf Mountain to enjoy the unique nature of Brazil. As there are others who prefer the historical sites such as the National Museum of Brazil. It used to house the Brazilian imperial family between 1822 and 1899. After the monarchy was deposed, it hosted the Republican Constituent Assembly from 1889 to 1891 before being assigned to the use of a museum in 1892. It's known as the Royal Museum that holds a lot of Brazilian heritage, which made its worth a great one. It's located in the city of Rio de Janeiro and contains all the elements to make it the home of the Brazilian identity. The National Museum is the 5th largest museum in the world, and it was the perfect destination for so many people. One of them is named Rama. Rama is a lady of 23 years old who grew up as a museum lover. She would visit it once a month, take pictures, take notes of everything she learns from it, and she records her tours with creative contents in tune with her personal visions. She was a huge fan of the Royal Museum and had plans with the collected reports, plans for her own project, and only God knows how excited she was about it. Her passion for history and culture was indescribable. The Royal Museum was like a second home for Rama, until something terrible happened. On the 2nd of September 2018, the famous National Museum of Rio de Janeiro disappeared in a fire that burned all of its historical fortune. The accident cost a priceless loss, which can never be refunded nor gotten back. Rama felt so upset as if she lost a dear home. She even had to cancel her project that priced her passion, time, and energy for years. The museum was demolished by a huge fire that ravaged more than 20 million items, including dinosaur bones, early human remains, unique indigenous objects, a vast collection of corals, Egyptian mummies and artifacts, invertebrate specimens, seashells, and more. But most of this cultural and scientific treasure may be gone for good. Flames devoured the centuries-old palace and had eaten all of its artistic remains. Therefore, the reason behind the destroying fire was a must to be discovered. Scientists started their journey of research in order to find out the cause behind this tragic blaze. The museum was the treasure of all the historical and cultural findings. The skeleton of the oldest human remains ever found in Latin America by the archaeologist Annette Lamming and kept in the museum, in the company of other precious discoveries that lived for over 11,000 years ago. Today, the lost culture is still causing damage to the whole country. It's a big deal to have such a collapse on account of the hard work invested for the sake of the Brazilian history's collections. The lack of such an important element in the country may cause a dearth of interest among tourists. Although Mr. De Souza commented about the severity of the situation, they think of culture as a business, he said, not the soul of a nation. Researchers blame the government for the financial crisis that stopped them from taking care of the old building. However, the origin of the fire is still under investigation.